Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Beer the Master of Puppets, today joined by
the Laudables.
And the reason why I did this was because we were looking at a kind of cool metal themed beer. This is from a brand new brewery called Merciless Brewing, and this is their Fast Decay double IPA. The thing is, at this Copenhagen Beer Celebration
Last week or so.
all beers that the Molen brought was secret beers.
Yeah.
And then they turn up there and they are not wearing the Molen shirts, and they have the Molen glasses where the Molen logo is crossed over, and they have a sign that says the brewery's for sale, and now it's all about Merciless Brewing. And everyone was like, shit, is the Molen stopping? And they said brewery and recipes for sale. But it was all like a big joke. So what they did is, like, I think it was a friend of the brewer, or was it a previous brewer at the Molen? It was something like that. Started a new contract brewery called Merciless Brewing. And they had loads of different beers at the festival. And some of them were really good, like the Crazy Sours, the Sweet and Sour. And
Human Sacrifice.
Yeah, and what was it, that big 20%?
I think it was human Sacrifice.
There was an ice bug on like 20% that was barrel aged. It was crazy. Some of them were really nice.
I think it was Human Sacrifice.
It might have been.
And Bloodstains, maybe.
Yeah, they had some pretty darn like death metal like names. But they do like metal themed beers, and this is Fast Decay, the double IPA on 10.6% alcohol, so it's a huge double IPA. This was given to me from Menno, from the Molen, who I haven't had a chat with, so thanks a lot to Menno for the beer. So it should be interesting. There's not much info about this brewery whatsoever. No. I mean, there's a little on their Facebook fan page, and that's like only saying that they released this and the Painful Death in bottles, which is the Imperial Stout, and have both. And then it says they brew the, what was it? Uncompromising beers
without mercy or something like that.
And I should pour really vigorously on Jakob's part compared to mine because he got some head. This is so thick.
Yeah.
This poured out like motor oil. This must be the thickest. It almost looks like a barley wine. Is that really dark amber color? But yours has a really nice head. A lot of thick small bubbles. What would you call that?
Off-white, brewy
beige.
Kind of beige,
yeah. But really dark mahogany, reddish color. Let's check out the aroma.
Oh.
Yeah, smells like a barley wine.
Yeah.
Really bitter and syrupy.
Yeah. That kind of not molasses, but caramel, deep caramel.
A hint of alcohol and a lot of grapefruit. I'm picking up so much grapefruit and almost like sweet, sugary notes as well.
Yeah.
Burnt sugar. Pine, earthy notes, earthy, garlicky, resiny, dank, resiny aromas.
Yeah. I get the resiny as well. There's some citrusy notes, kind of like a Centennial Cascadey thing.
But it doesn't have some. It does have some candied sweetness as well.
Yeah.
Caramel toffee malts as well. It smells much more like a barley wine in my book than a double IPA. Because if this is a double IPA, it's a pretty darn crazy one. But not the most complex of aromas, but it smells pretty good. So do you want to give it a taste?
Oh yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. Wow, that is huge. That is bitter and huge. Wow, this is bitter. This is more like a barley wine.
Yeah.
Wow, this is intense. It does have carbonation, but the beer is just so thick.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
viscousy.
This is one of the most viscous, like hoppy beers I've had in a while. It feels like an insanely big American-style barley wine. Yeah. Much more so than a double IPA. Mouthfeel is really thick and viscous.
Yeah. And they kind of have a green hop leaf grassy note to it.
Yeah.
But it might be the fresh.
Wow, it's bitter. Yeah. Oh man, the bitterness really, it has that bitterness that is so intense that it almost tastes like fresh green coffee bean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It reminds me of something, that fresh green coffee flavor you get in the Toil coffee beer.
Oh, yeah. But it also goes over to a kind of like roasted, not toasted
toasty caramel toffee, toasted nuttiness, dark fruits almost, a lot of sugar. But I mean, the really bitter grapefruit rind, earthy, garlicky, oniony flavor really lingers. I mean, this is like crazy East Coast party wine.
Raisins.
I'm afraid that the rain is coming. It's because we're being. It's because of the Fast Decay.
Yeah. The weather is decaying fast.
Talk about extreme beers, but the alcohol though isn't as present as it was in the aroma.
No, you can't taste the 10.6 at all. But it kind of like also have a toffee.
Yeah, toffee caramel sweetness.
Maybe with a little breadiness to it.
So this is a pretty intense beer, very bitter and crazy. I'd call it more of a barley wine, as I said. But I'm gonna give this an 80. It's in the greater territory. It needs a little work. I mean, I would love to get more of the juicy hoppy flavors because I'm not as into the earthy, resiny, piney flavors. But still, it's a really nice barley wine. Let's say it's good stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm going 76. A little lower than that. I think giving this some age and removing some of that green coffee, fresh coffee, untoasted coffee.
Yeah,
Taste.
Yeah,
I think it will mellow out and kind of like give it a better taste and probably give it a more barley wine character.
but I still feel like it's like an American style barley wine right now. Because it has that intense hop character.
But it's tasteful.
It is still really good. I think it's nice. It's pretty crazy. But all the beers that they brought for CBC from Merciless Brewing were pretty darn crazy extreme beers.
I think
20%
around there we got really drunk.
Yeah.
Or just
drinking
drunk.
20% Icebox and 10.6% IPAs and stuff get you there. So yeah, guys, if you've had the chance to try this Merciless Brewing Fest Decay, definitely let us know what you think of it. As always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're gonna say cheers. We're gonna see you guys in another beer review.